Would you care to tell people about the latest bullshit that came into the shop?
It's not bullshit. I don't know, let them look for themselves.
Okay.
Your typical rockers.
So, yeah, here, start.
All right. Typical floor.
Yeah.
Look up at the roof inside. That's the interior roof. Now you can see.
Oh,
Now you can
Swiss
see here.
cheese.
Oh, look, he's took the top layer of the roof off. Here's your front panel. They make this panel for 1960 to 63. 64 to 6, they don't make it, apparently. Apparently they don't make it. So, and then the rockers, I mean, it's all gone in here. Which
How did it rot up in there?
Oh, shit sits in there, I guess, from the trees. The only way to get that is to get this out of the way. This side's all rotten. Cab corners are rotten. Yeah, I know. It is a I think it's a 64. 64 to 66 are the
Yeah,
same cab.
64.
GMC, big back window. So he brought me, he went and cut a roof off another vehicle, and he had it blasted. So it's all rusted here too, but it's not rusted here like that one. So he wants me to take this section out of here and weld it in there. Then he wants me to take this roof skin he took off. Obviously it's got a hole in the center, so this came off the parts truck because there's a hole in the center here, so this is the piece we're using. He wants me to take that roof skin, and here's his original roof skin, and he wants me to cut the good stuff out of that. Basically I'd be cutting here, put that half that's over there on here where this one's rotten.
Is your magic wand out of the shop?
Well, I don't give a fuck how good a welder you are. That's a flat piece of metal. I mean, you're looking for warpage there. You're looking for an accident to happen. And I don't need anyone on YouTube to write to me. I know you can buy this panel. So, don't worry. I'll fix it from there. I'll just leave it at that. I know you can buy this panel. And I know that for what it's going to take me to cut that and do that, it might be cheaper to buy the panel. This panel, like I say, I looked into it. I went on a couple different sites, and apparently they only make 60 to 63. I don't know what the difference is between 64 to 6. Maybe it wraps around more. I don't know. We'll look into that. But either way, I have to get this off of here, grafted in there, because they don't make the inner panel. Or at least if they do, I haven't seen it anywhere online. So
What about just Duraglassing this? Because it's not going to be out in the elements.
No, because that's the strength of the vehicle in there. And we don't Duraglass shit, we weld shit.
Okay.
Duraglass is the guy down the road that says, yeah, Rick wants to charge you $8,000 for your vehicle. He's a ripoff. I'll do it for you for 5 or 4. And he Duraglasses it all and puts the new roof cap on.
It's even rotten in here. Look at.
Oh, I know. And he doesn't even weld it. All he does is he puts he Duraglasses it. He glues on the new roof cap. He doesn't even weld it. Then he takes his pencil in the mud and makes little divots and makes it look like he spot welded it on. And then he primers it and he takes $4 or $5 grand for you for something that he could have done in a couple days.
Are you talking about somebody specific?
No, yeah, almost every fucking person out there. and then see, they all say, see, Rick, I got it done for $4 or $5 grand. You wanted $8 grand to do it. You're a fucking ripoff. Yeah, okay. Well, you come and see me in 4 or 5 years. When it's bubbling and falling apart, I'll want $12,000 now to fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you gotta, you know, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna fix the rust on that one, cut it off, and I'll weld it in here. It'll be fine.
So can we call this Swiss cheese too?
Well, I would say so. This is a third one of these trucks we got. We got this one here.
I know.
We got the 63 over there, and we got the 4x4 right here, which is coming together.
Yeah. Because we didn't have enough of these trucks.
I thought the guy's 63 was bad, and I own one of these trucks. I have a 65 Chevy big back window sitting in the far corner that my dad bought in 1972 off the original owner. And I restored the whole truck when he gave it to me when I turned 18. I restored it all, had it appraised. This got to be 15 years ago, and it appraised back then at $15,000. I still got the paperwork in the house, which was huge money. It appraised at. And I had everything done, painted it seafoam green, the original like seafoam green or whatever you want to call it, with a white top, white stripe. It's got every single fucking option. Every option that truck can have in that year, that truck's got it, except for air conditioning and power steering. Every other option it's got. And then like a dumbass one day, everybody I noticed started painting theirs green. So I blew my truck all apart, because that's what you got to do to paint something properly. You can't just paint a truck with the box on. You'll never get the right color in there. So I blew it all apart into a million pieces to paint it. Guess what color? This was the color I thought looked nice. Porsche Indian Red. We've all heard Porsche Indian Red. Some of you guys might have it out there. So I took it all apart, stripped it all down. There it sits 15 years later in the back corner over there in a million pieces. You can just see the ass end hanging out. And I decided after I was into it for a year of getting it stripped apart, see the tire hanging out there in the frame? I decided after a year of stripping it apart and going to redo it Porsche Indian Red. And it was easy to get apart because it was all new, but it took me a year because I worked during the day, right? So after I got it all apart and I started painting all the jams and stuff, if you go look, they're Porsche Indian Red, which are faded out now. I thought to myself, I don't fucking like red. I don't like red at all. Resale red. I don't like red. Everyone paints their car red because it's like, oh, it's flashy. I don't like red. I'm sorry, anyone's got a red car. I don't hate red. I just don't like it for myself personally. So I was like, oh, fuck. And then all of a sudden, I just went on to other things. And here we are like 15 years later, and it sits there in a million pieces. Brand new engine, brand new tranny, brand new upholstery, all new chrome, just sitting there. And guess what color I've decided to repaint it? Sea foam fucking green.
Yes.
Why did I ever even take it apart? You know why? Because I'm a car guy and that's what we do. We can't leave shit alone.
Yeah, pester it to death.
But anyway, we got off topic. So we're going to fix the Swiss cheese cab. Wish me luck. I'll need it. Maybe you guys better start buying some more t-shirts because I'll need the revenue so I can buy beer when I'm working on this sucker. So please buy a t-shirt after this video, won't you?
Okay, well, Swiss cheese too. And that's
Yeah.
it. It's always a good time at Old Time,
That's it.
even with the Swiss cheese trucks.
Yep.